की मीटिंग के प्रेसिडेंट श्री हरीश केला जी, ऑल इंडिया कैनरा बैंक रिटायरीज फेडरेशन के जनरल सेक्रेटरी कॉर्पोरेट एसपी श्रीनिवासन, मंच पर बैठे हुए मेरे कैनरा बैंक रिटायरीज एसोसिएशन के ऑफिस बेरर्स, कुलीग, साथी और मेरे साथियों, मैं जानता हूं कि आप सब लोग लंच के लिए थोड़ा सा लेट हो गए हैं, लेकिन बारिश आने की वजह से लंच का अरेंजमेंट हॉल ऊपर से उठाकर थोड़ा दूसरी जगह पर करना पड़ा है, क्लोज जगह पर, इसलिए थोड़ी 15-20 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा लगेंगे। तो मैं ये अपॉर्चुनिटी ले रहा हूँ कि ये 15-20 मिनट आपके लंच से पहले मैं ले लूँगा आपके। फ्रेंड्स, my dear friends, on behalf of the Executive Committee of our Association, I have great pleasure in welcoming you all to the first conference of our association today at New Delhi, the capital of our great country, India. I deem it my privilege to place the report of the activities of our association since we last met at H61 Govind Mansion, Connaught Place, New Delhi on 16th February 2010 for your discussion and adoption. Friends, before I start my complete details, I give in short. Before proceeding to place the report on the activities of our association, let us pay homage to all leaders, comrades, and members of our association who left us during this period under review. I'll name our members. First, Shri V.C. Mittal from Delhi. Then Shri Vinod Kumar from Delhi, from Shri Satpal Trian from Delhi, Shri Vinod Kumar Dhawan from Delhi, Shri Jagat Singh Rawat from Rajasthan, Shri Gurmukh Singh from Punjab, Shri Ramesh Rana from Punjab, Shri Subhash Chandra Ahuja from Delhi, Shri D.K. Sharma from Delhi, and Shri Dishwant Trivedi, who was the secretary of our Canara Bank Retirees Association, Gujarat. Friends, then with these persons, we have got Uttarakhand Castor Forum. We are deeply concerned with the scale and dimension of devastation and have a cause due to the cloud burst and floods in the state of Uttarakhand. Thousands of people have been affected and stranded. The loss of lives appears to be heavy and damage to property is very extensive. At this hour of national calamity and human suffering, our hearts goes to the victims of the disaster. The horror and immense tragedy of the loss of human lives and unprecedented destruction of homes and livelihoods in Kedarnath, Chamoli and other regions of Uttarakhand are still unfolding. The numbers of those killed is rising day every day. Even last week also we heard that about they have found out 13 dead bodies. Responding to the Prime Minister's appeal in this hour of grief, when the need is enormous, we as senior citizens in the banking industry consider it our duty to stand and the victims of nature fury. As a mark of expression of our sympathy and solidarity to the lakhs of people affected, we have remitted an amount of 5,000 from our funds to AICBRF as per the call given by our All India Bank Retirees Federation. Comrade R.J. Sridharan is no more. With deep sense of sorrow, we learned the untimely demise of Comrade R.J. Sridharan, the leader of Bank Officers Movement and chairman of AIBOA on 15 June 2013 at Chennai. Straddling the trade union movement in the banking sector like a colossus for more than 3 decades, Comrade R.J. had been consistently fighting for the advancement of the interest of the bank officers, facing all the challenges in the process. After the formation of AIBOA, Comrade R.J. Sridharan was elected as the president of AIBOA in the year 1986 and thereafter elected as General Secretary in the year 1991. He was also the founder General Secretary of Canara Bank Officers Union, in which position he excelled till 2006. While protecting the interest of bank officers, he was also friendly with the bank retirees movement and very keen and sensitive on the major demands of the bank retirees. We recall with gratitude and amidst acrimonious debates and hostile propaganda against the introduction of the pension as a second terminal benefit Comrade R.J. Sridharan campaigned with the bank employees across the country and paved the way for the introduction of pension scheme in our banking industry. Hence, the bank retirees owe a lot to Comrade R.J. Sridharan. Comrade R.J. Sridharan was also instrumental in bringing various retirees organizations in our bank together and played a crucial role in the formation of our All India Federation, that is All India Canara Bank Retirees Federation during December 2009. While mourning the departure of Comrade R.J. Sridharan, we dip our banner in his memory and pay respectful homage to this illustrious leader and deep condolences to bereaved family. We have also lost many great political leaders, eminent personalities, trade union leaders, leaders of retirees movement, and several unknown people who became victims of natural calamities, flood and terrorist attacks, etc. We pay our respectful homage and convey our heartfelt condolences to the members of bereaved families. Let us observe 2-minute silence in the memory of departed souls. Thank you, friends. Friends, I have touched upon the things, banking scenario. The government says that they are to preserve the public sector banking with 51% shareholding pattern, but moving in the opposite directions in the name of consolidation and amalgamation. The government, which talks of financial inclusion, aims to have a bankless banking industry, branchless banks and customerless branches in the form of anywhere banking or anytime banking. The recent RBI guidelines for banking licenses is nothing but to dismantle the public sector banking, and their nefarious attempts aim to privatization of banks. We notice that the non-performing assets of public sector banks are in the increasing trend. Even though PSBs have reportedly recovered bad assets to the tune of rupees 16,464 crore, but an amount of rupees 14,549 crores are written off during January-March 13th quarter. All India Bank Retirees Federation, as a result of settlement or joint note dated 24/10/93, pension scheme was introduced in the banking industry on 29/9/95. This landmark achievement in the history of the bank employees as well as bank retirees necessitated the organizing bank retirees for redressal of their legitimate grievances and eventual improvement in pensionary benefits. With the objective of forming an all-inclusive, all-cadre national organization of bank retirees, All India Bank Retirees Federation was born on 1st May 1994 at Ahmedabad. Since then, bank retirees have been associating themselves across the country under the banner of AICBRF for the last 19 years to protect their interests. We are happy to report that AICBRF is the single largest premier apex body of bank retirees, having primary membership of more than 1 lakh from 42 public sector and private sector banks in India. During the onward journey, there are many significant achievements to the credit of AICBRF. Some of them are given below. Number 1, introduction of ex gratia payment with interest-linked dearness relief to pre-1986 retirees. Introduction of ex gratia payment of 1,000 to widows of pre-1996 retirees. Allocation of funds for welfare of retirees out of the staff welfare fund. Grant of notional service up to 5 years under Regulation 29 to those retired under SVRS in 2000 and 2001, benefiting about 1 lakh retirees. Setting up of grievances redressal cell in banks to discuss bank level complaints issues of retirees. One more pension option to more than 60,000 past retirees under 9-way settlement. Nevertheless, following issues still unresolved. Friends, Shri S.C. Jain, who inaugurated our conference, has given what are our pending issues and what are the focus on the main focus issues which AICBRF is taking on. So I am skipping that portion. AICBRF has been taking up these issues with the government, IBA and UFBU for their early solution at the organization level. All India Canara Bank Retirees Federation. All India Canara Bank Retirees Federation started journey from Chennai on 20th December 2009 when more than 400 all-Canada retired employees of Canara Bank met in its foundation conference. The resulting success of this conference became a launching pad for further activities setting the agenda and its priorities. All India Canara Bank Retirees Federation and its affiliates have achieved the following for the benefit of retired employees in our bank over a period of 3 years. Number one, issuance of identity card to all retirees. Payment of ex gratia to widows of pre-1986 retirees. Extension of bank's holiday home facility to our bank retirees. Medical aid to superannuated as well as SVRS and VRS retirees. Restoration of preferential rate of interest on domestic term deposit to ex-employee constituencies. We are all aware that during some 4-5 years before, bank has stopped giving the preferential rate to senior citizens. They were only giving us extra deposit for ex-employees only. Canara Pensioners Loan Scheme. Canara Pensioner Loan Scheme, second for PF retirees to join the pension.